All right, and here we go. Let's go to settings. I'm gonna go into creative mode. Um, Let me get my palette ready. We're gonna do all of the wood. And last wood we're gonna use right there. Let's go ahead and get some white concrete just in case we start building there. Smooth quartz. Let's see, white concrete. White concrete powder. White concrete block. Here we go. We'll do that, and then what else should we do? These are kind of cool. These terracotta blocks. I'm going to use those too because they look cool. The glaze. When we get to the higher tower sections, especially inside the walls, maybe in the Aes Sedai rooms, because they just look very Aes Sedai-ish. At least that's what I think. Oh yeah. So I guess I should say welcome to the Will Reads Builds Minecraft thing, jig. What's the next thing I should do? Maybe I'll do like some cobblestone. Yeah, let's do some cobblestone. That would be a good palette. That's what I can work with today. So let's see. Let me go ahead and fill in all this wood. Let me first fly over and give you kind of a view of what happened. Last time, remember, we had all this bombed out crap. I've cleared most of it out. You can still see the remnants of this kind of bombed out stuff right here. But obviously, the evidence is still there. Eventually, all this will be taken out too, because that's going to be part of the tower grounds. You can see the tower wall around the tower grounds. Also, has that outlay of the tower itself. Approaching from the south, there's going to be kind of the main entrance, novice quarters, accepted quarters, library up there. You can see where this wall goes to. It actually goes, so if you go to the edge of the wall, it's at 0. If you see that position, and then we go out here, I think it's at 50. Yep, actually at 54. It'll be at 50, so that's the outer wall. The wall's actually going to be to there. So like 3 paces big with the walkway in the middle. All right, so 54. Yeah, so it'd be 4. So 2 up top. Yep. So it'll be 50, and then that will be, and then for the novice cars, we'll go out like 25. It's like right here. And it will take up to probably on 75. So just make a square there. Coming in the front, it's going to be really pretty. Going off the library. In these back corners, probably do a warder training yard in one. Some stables over there. Maybe some stables over here. Maybe something over there too. Maybe gardens. Aes Sedai like their gardens. Other thing I've been working on is filling in this river. So you can see right here how I filled in all this river, because that's going to be Tar Valon itself. That's going to be the outer wall of Tar Valon right there. So all this, so I'm filling in all that. Going to make the outside pathways cobblestone. Nice cobblestone pathways. So yeah, so let's talk about Wheel of Time for a little bit. In case you guys follow the podcast. Moving right along, we're in Shadow Rising right now. We just entered the doorway. So, also, brief, if you haven't read Wheel of Time yet, and you're watching these videos, recommend reading. Don't get too spoilery, but as I said in the first video of this, I'm doing a mega build on the White Tower. Eventually I might have some guests come in, or eventually I might turn this into a server and let people just start building in it. See if that gets too out of control. If that gets really out of control, and people start just like destroying stuff, then what we might do is limit who can be on there, maybe like patrons only, or if you really, really, really are into us and into Minecraft and want to help build this. Like I said, I might make it a server eventually. It really depends on how, money-wise, whether I can justify budgeting paying Minecraft for a server. I know you get that little free trial, but like I said, just all depends. as I was saying, there will be spoilers for Wheel of Time while I'm talking today. If you have not read the Wheel of Time books and you just come to check out Minecraft, I recommend going to read those books first. The podcast that we run, a couple new updates there. We are approaching 100,000 downloads, total downloads, so good audience size. Of course, we did take last week off, so that kind of hurt our analytics a little bit, but that's okay. We took off for personal reasons. My wife wanted to do something with some of her girlfriends, go to some kind of, I guess, mom-to-mom is what the group's called. And I decided that, hey, I'll take a night off recording and maybe get some brownie points. And then Chris, of course, was super busy. As always, he is in the process of moving to Charlotte. He's fully moved down there now, so for the rest of the summer, at least until he starts his new job, we shouldn't have too many hiccups as far as recording goes. Of course, we're going on vacation in a few weeks, but I told my wife I'm not going unless I can record, so I'll record from vacation. Once the kiddos are all in bed. Yeah. Big thing on the YouTubes this, I guess it's a week from tomorrow. So I'm recording this on June 18th. This YouTube video probably won't be edited and put out until probably after the Twitter of Time Awards. But on our YouTube channel, the Will Reach YouTube, we were doing the Twitter of Time Awards. We were hosting along with Lauren from Raveling the Pattern, Rob from Malkier Talks, Rob from Weekly Wheel News, both Dan and Ryan from the Leafcast, The Wade Leaf, and Delusions of Grendel from Feather and Mountain Podcast. So those are our main hosts. Of course, we have guests, presenters as well. Nablus is going to be there. Seth from Watt Spoilers. I'm trying to think of who else is presenters for that. Vance from Bard of the Red Hand is going to be a presenter as well. Musical guests. It's going to be probably about the total runtime, about 3 hours long. Like I said, we have musical guests, we have guest presenters, all sorts of fun things for that YouTube event. And that's going to be on June 26th at 8 p.m. Live on YouTube. So mark your calendars if you guys want to go check that out. Of course, this video will be put on YouTube as well. I really use Twitch just to record these. I could just record it straight to versus Twitch, but then less people, if they want to watch live, they can. Of course, all this will be edited, so who knows what I'll actually put in this as I'm talking. As I mentioned in my first video, we are doing these color, using the different woods, different colors. There's 7 different colors representing the 7 different Ajas. I know they don't match up perfectly. That's okay. So might use carpet over them to actually fit the colors of the Ajas. We will see. Once I'm done with all this wood, I'm going to go start trying to clear some more. Like I said, my total record time I'm going to do today is probably around like 20, 25 minutes. So not too long. Just because it is the middle of the day, and I'm supposed to be working right now, but I've got done with all my calls for the day, and my wife and kids went to go visit my wife's aunt in a different city, about an hour away, so just me and the dog. So while the cat's away, the mice will play, right? Or play Minecraft at least. That would be an abrupt way in the stream. If she pulls in the driveway, I'm like, now I'm on kid duty, so we'll turn this off immediately. It's like parents coming home. Oh crap, you're caught. So as I was saying earlier, so in the podcast, we are moving our way through Shadow Rising, book 4 of the Wheel of Time. We just did Into the Doorway. Matt goes down and meets our good friends there. Gets his answers to his questions. Gets to ask 3 questions versus has to answer 3 questions. So a little reverse Monty Python. What is your quest? Of course, ask all the wrong questions if you guys remember, and things go kind of haywire. Sneaks in a 4th question. It's a fun chapter. Record that with DT from Watt Trivia server, Discord server. He does weekly or bi-weekly trivia contests on the server with content creators for Wheel of Time, along with some other types of games besides trivia. So it's trivia and games. So that's all on Discord. It was fun to have him on the podcast. He was a great guest host. Of course, next week we have our graphic designer, Tree from Canada, 2 Canadian hosts. She's going to join us in our next recording. So it should be fun. She's also a patron of ours and does all of our graphic design work. So our thumbnails on YouTube, for the most part, are designed by her. Our logo is designed by her. A lot of our merch is her design. So great. We really appreciate everything Tree does for us. And she does a lot for the community as a whole. She's actually really excited to watch our first Minecraft video because she's never played Minecraft. Of course, she hears about it. She's like, oh, Wheel of Time Minecraft. That should be fun. Of course, that video hasn't even come out yet on YouTube. It's done. It's edited. It's ready to go. It's just that it's kind of one of the ones in the hopper. I'll put it out eventually. So now we're going to have a second one in the hopper. We'll get them all out eventually. Just take my time. I think right now I have in the YouTube Cube, just released a video today. I have, I think 6 or 7 recorded. I think videos, and about 4 fully edited. Just sitting waiting until I decide to release them. I just don't want to dump a bunch of stuff on YouTube all at once. It doesn't get watched as much if you do that. Things you learn about YouTube. So, spacing out those videos, but you don't want to space too far because people lose interest. So, finding balance. And I'm still working on that. The YouTube thing's new for me. I'm a podcaster, so I'm used to doing a podcast. I've grown that over the last year and a half. But new to doing Twitch, new to doing YouTube, so learning a bunch along the way. Of course, Twitch I'm just using for this. Maybe I'll start streaming other games I play as well. I just don't have much time to play games these days. Raising kids, running a podcast, a YouTube channel, and having a full-time job. It takes up most of my day. So like I was saying earlier, eventually you might have people help us with this build. I'm not sure if I have any, actually I know at least I have one patron that plays Minecraft. But they have their own Minecraft server as well. They don't really make videos. And that's actually another podcast. It's the Black Tower podcast. I might get Andrew to come on with me at some point. We can talk Wheel of Time while building together. But that might be something new or something fun to do. Like I said, I eventually can maybe turn into a server where people can just come on here whenever they want and work on the build. We'll have to put some ground rules, maybe make a bunch of plaques and make some rules and post them somewhere as far as what the plans and designs we're doing are. People can refer to the YouTube channels and get updates on what to build next. Like I said, right now it's just the White Tower. Someone could start somewhere else. As you see on this map, that's kind of the outline. The little map right there in the bottom left is going to kind of be the outline of Tar Valon itself. The White Tower in the middle. It's going to be, let's see, 14 stories. each story 5 blocks, I guess, high. So the top 7 floors will be the different Aja quarters. The bottom 7 floors will be tapering up. So it tapers up the first 7 floors, and the last 7 floors are straight up. So the same size for the 7 Ajas. And actually, I say 14, 15, because the top one's going to be the Amaryllis quarters. Very, very top level. And that actually might be a double story. Come on, pig. The other way. Move. It might be like a double story. Like the first floor, I think I'm going to make 2 stories up. So it like has that high ceiling look, so you walk in and it's more impressive. I'll probably use columns as well, just to give that idea rather than just of looking like a building. At least for the opening room, and then probably try to build some staircases. Not sure what I'm going to build it out of yet. Like I said, maybe use those terracotta blocks. They look kind of cool. Or I think they have marble too, so kind of make it look really, really cool, or something. All right, so let's get done with this. I'm going to start going back to clearing, because we got to clear for a bit. Got 5 minutes left until I'm going to go ahead and log off and call this a video. YouTube videos don't need to be that long anyway, so this is just an overview. Decided just to build while sitting here. So let's go ahead and start clearing stuff. Yeah. Normally I'd use a pickaxe if I was in survival mode, but since we're in creative mode, I can use whatever I want. And so the whole idea is eventually, you know, once we're done, I probably will make it into a server and then open it up to the general public and just make it so you can't edit anything. You can interact with other people. You'll be able to go explore the whole entire world of the Wheel of Time. Just, you won't have editing privileges. So, yeah. So that people can't just come in here and destroy everything we spent forever building. Because these builds are going to take forever. I mean, I expect the White Tower to take about a year for me to build it. Depending on whether or not I open the server up, like I said, and get help. If we get help building it, it probably won't take as long if we get people actually logging on and building. If it's just me, yeah, it's probably going to take every bit of a year. I mean, I did the last video a month ago and still not done clearing, so I don't get to play that much. So when I do get to play, I'll try to do as much as I can in the time I have. I'm just gonna finish clearing this one row out, so I can lay down that last 7th color. And then probably just call it after this. Like a short video. That way you'll have 3 different sets coming in. It's looking closer and closer. I still have a lot to clear. One of these days. So the video I dropped today on YouTube, if you want to go check it out, it'll still be by the time this video comes out, it'll still be in under the tab Wheel of Time, under that list. It's the intro to my WOT videos, so I will start actually doing those. I'm probably going to do 1 a month. Wheel of Time video a month. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to be on. On my intro video I explained that came up with a bunch of ideas for 4 videos that we can make. This is character deep dives, first time reader, check-ins or thoughts, and kind of going deeper into their predictions and crazy theories. both Chrysanians. Also, another idea that we were having with that was to do some deep dives into the religion, mythos of Wheel of Time, along with like real world religion influences that Robert Jordan had. So whether it's Norse or Greek mythology or Christianity or Islam or Hinduism or Buddhism, there's lots of different influences from religions that he took to put into the book. So maybe do some deep dives into that. Also go into the politics of Wheel of Time. So each nation within the world of Randland, as we call it, has different political systems. Some are closer to democracies. Well, actually, probably Evans Field's the only democracy they have. But some are oligarchies. The Aiel has their own political structure with more tribalism, with clan chiefs. And then you have Andor, which is more like a British monarchy, except there's always a queen. So it's a matriarchy. Move, goat. Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be nice to animals, but this goat's in the way. There, now he's out of the way. So, and then places like Tyr that have a council of nobles, and same with Ilion, but they have kings still. So it's kind of like a dual system where you have a class system. So a lot of them are kingdoms, but some have oligarchies. Of course, the Shanshan Empire, they have an empress. May she live forever. So a little different. Talk about the difference between like an empire versus an oligarchy versus a monarchy, and how that plays into the overall politics and the overall world. But yeah, well, that's all. I got this concrete and everything like that out. Thinking I'd get a little further, but there's no way I'm going to clear this anytime soon. So just kind of give you a bird's eye view of everything that needs to be done. A lot. So like I said, we're going out 15 each direction. So everything from here in is going to be tower ground. So all that mountain needs to be taken out. It'll take forever. Maybe I'll bomb the crap out of that one. But now it's so close to the tower, I don't think I will. Then 50 over here, you can see the wall over there. So that's where that wall will be. And then there's going to be one further over this way. So all this will be taken out. All this will be filled in, all the water, because that'll all be city, eventually. And of course, eventually I'll also dig out the river on either side of the island of Tar Valon and build the North Harbor and South Harbor. Yeah. It'll be a fun build. So looking forward to doing more of it. This kind of looks cool with the different color patterns. Got the texture look going in. Look cool once this is cleared out and it's all done. But then you won't be able to see it from a bird's eye view because I'll build the next floor above it. See, you'll get one last shot of this once I'm done, and then I'll cover it up with the ceiling and build the next floor. So never again we'll see. But yeah, so also just to give it kind of a depth look, one thing I'm going to do as well is rather than build, so the first floor is going to be 2 stories. So this is the height. So the ceiling would be on this level. So 3 blocks, ceiling right there. So it gives that little bit of a lip. So I'm going to build a balcony about 3 out, 3 stones, 3 blocks out all around, and then build up another 5. Maybe 4 or 5 blocks out. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. So we'll give it kind of a, what's the word? I don't know the architecture word. Maybe someone can actually write in the comments what that is. Where you have the depth of a ceiling, where you kind of have a cut in, and then it goes a little deeper. There's actually an architectural word for it, but makes it look pretty. But so yeah, when you walk in from the north, from the library, the grand entrance will be on this side. So this door will be the entrance that walks in, where you'll see probably a more grand room with stairs going up to the 2nd floor. Maybe I'll have them turn so they kind of go up and then turn up to the sides. You can't really do curves because, as you can see, everything's boxing in Minecraft. But I can still, so I can't do spirals. But I can have it go up and then turn. Give that landing and second turn, kind of just make it look cool. Probably use torchlight. I might use something else. They do have those lanterns as well. So you kind of have a couple options for lighting. Go down to where the lighting is. So you have torches, then you have lanterns. So I could hang lanterns. I could do just these torches here. Not sure yet. Haven't decided. Put a bell in. Yeah, I can ring a bell. Blaze powder. I'm trying to see what else we got here as far as... That's all just fireworks. Yeah, if I built the Illuminator chapter house in Kyrian, look at all these fireworks. I can just build like chests and chests full of fireworks. So people could actually interact with those. There's also a redstone torch, but that doesn't give off much light. I'm trying to think of anything else that I could put in. I mean, I could put a beacon in, but that's just like super ridiculous. A sea lantern. So there's a couple options. We'll figure it out as we go along. Like I said, probably just use some torches. But who knows? Maybe, put a bonfire right in the middle. We will use bonfires in different places out in the countryside. So, all that will be done in due time. But that's all I got for this week, or for this month, or whatever it is for when the YouTube video finally comes out. But until next time, peace.